One of the issues we are faced with in how to know an exceptional girl. Network is just so bad this morning. We don't know what to do again. You get this network is bad. You get this network is bad. The topic is how to know an exceptional girl. And if you're a woman, how to know if you are an exceptional woman. Because a lot of people don't know who they are. A lot of people out there, they think they are exceptional, but no, they belong to the masses. So this is how you know you are an exceptional woman. And for a guy, this is how you spot an exceptional woman. That's the topic. Now, the number one thing about exceptional women is this. If a woman is exceptional, it is self-awareness. She has self-awareness. She is not delusional. An exceptional woman does not overrate herself. An exceptional woman, she knows her self-worth, her value. An exceptional woman is self-conscious. Yeah, that's the first thing about exceptional women. She knows who she is. Because most of the decisions you are going to make in life and the choices you will make, they are going to be on the foundation of self-awareness and identity. Most of the decisions we are going to make in life, they will be on that premise of self-awareness, on that premise of self-consciousness, your identity. There are some things you will not do because of your identity. The president's daughter will not do some things because she knows that she's the president's daughter. So she is the first daughter. A king will not do some things because a king knows that he is a king. So the first thing about exceptional women is they know who they are. There is the most powerful thing in this world is to know who you are. Identity. What's your identity? Who are you? Do you know who you are? Because one of the crises that we have, one of the major crises that we are faced with in the 21st century is called identity crisis. People don't know who they are. So they want to be like this person, they want to be like that person, they want to be like this person, they want to do what this person is doing. They want to be like everybody but themselves because they don't even know who they are. But an exceptional woman, she knows herself. This is very key. An exceptional woman, she has identity, she has self-awareness, she has self-consciousness. And she will not do some things because of this awareness and consciousness. She will not present herself a certain way because she has consciousness, she has awareness. This is who I am. My identity is not consistent with this thing. Listen to me. Just knowing who you are has helped a lot of people at times when they were under so much pressure. Times when they were under so much pressure and they would have done very, very stupid things. But their knowledge of their identity was what saved them. Their knowledge of who they are was what saved them. A lot of the girls that are in the hookup and Olusho industry, it is lack of self-awareness. They don't know who they are. They don't have an identity. Because the major crisis in the 21st century is identity crisis. People who don't know who they are the minions, the mass population that can be pushed here and there by all manner of trends. That's what happens. So the first key, the first thing about an exceptional woman is self-awareness and identity. She has an identity. When you are around a woman that has an identity, you know it. We've been around girls. There are girls without an identity. This one doesn't have any identity. She is not a citizen of any country. She is internally displaced, mentally displaced, consciously displaced. Thank you, Adufe. So, but when you see a girl, there is a way she carries herself. When you know who you are, there is a way you carry yourself. Because you know that you are different. There's a way you carry yourself. Kenna, thank you for the. And this is why part of parenting in the 21st century is to teach your children the concept of identity and self-awareness. Exactly. Most of them don't have identity. No identity. People who don't have identity don't have anything to lose. That's how you see Tinder, for instance, all these online shows. Strange guy, you don't know him from anywhere. Hook up, come to my house. They don't even know if they have mutual friends, but they are in that bubble world of I have nothing to lose. Let me just make my money and move on. Because there is no sense of awareness and identity. This is why one of the key things about parenting in the 21st century is to imbibe in your children an identity. Who are you? Because when you have an identity, no purpose. Thank you, Chief. No purpose. When there is no identity, there won't be purpose. Because identity gives birth to purpose. And purpose, identity, they are interrelated. When you have an identity, you know what you are here to do. And based on your identity and your purpose, there are some things you cannot do, even under pressure. So the key thing, one of the first things to look out for in a woman is, does she have an identity? Does she have self-awareness? I was telling my brother this morning, I was like, a lot of girls, the reason why they want all this emotional, let's be acting like we are lovers in the Hollywood romantic movies. They have nothing to offer. So all those things are cover up. All those things are cover up. It's the truth. Every time you are with your man, you want him to play the role of a lover boy in a romantic movie. It's because you have nothing to offer apart from that. Yeah. Hold me now. All these stupid things. I'm not saying don't be romantic, but if that is the center of your life as a woman, it's because you have nothing to offer. Identity. And like Chief said, no purpose. When there is no purpose, there's nothing. There's nothing to live for. You don't even know who you are. And a lot of women, listen to me guys, a lot of women go into a relationship with you as a guy, expecting you. But a lot of parents failed. So now it is your responsibility as an adult. Yeah? It is your responsibility as an adult to now go on a voyage of self-discovery, to discover yourself. Who am I? Your identity. Listen to me. Every decision and choices you will make in life, they will be made on the foundation of your awareness of who you are. It's the truth. The woman you are going to marry. Good morning, Emma Money. The woman you are going to marry is going to be based on your awareness of who am I. This is what relationship people, they don't tell you. They tell you 5 things to do, 10 things to see, 75,000 things to do. I don't do all that. I don't give you formulas and methods. No, I give you practical steps. And what I'm saying is, every decision and choices you're going to make in life, Emma, good morning, they are going to be built on your foundation, the foundation of your self-awareness and identity. If you are making poor choices and poor decisions, check your awareness of your identity. Something is wrong. It's the truth. The person you settle with, when people say, at the end of the day, I will still settle with. You don't settle with people. You don't settle for someone. Some of you have lowered your standard so much, you don't even know who you are again. Yeah. Because you have allowed pressure of life, challenges, situation, all the things. Let me tell you, it is your self-awareness and identity that will take you through the tumultuous, most challenging seasons of life. Listen. When Satan was tempting Jesus on the mount, he tempted him with different things. Jesus responded to him. He never told him, get away. But the moment Satan threatened Jesus' identity and said, if you were the Son of God, if you were the Son of God, if you know you are the Son of God, do this. And what did Jesus say? Get thee behind me, Satan. So that means that the threat against your identity is the biggest threat against your life. The threat against your identity is the biggest threat against your life. So before you teach people 5 steps to keep a woman, 5 steps to keep a man, You lack self-awareness. You lack self-awareness. But you think, yeah, by going into a relationship with somebody, you can cover up for the dysfunctions and the identity crisis that you have carried with yourself for long that you don't want to confront. So let me just marry. I'll cover up for that. And that's why people don't go deep down. Listen, I don't follow trends, but by the way, some people, I think it was Rita that shared this on my page last time she was on here. She talked about a woman that burnt her husband's house down. And everybody talking domestic abuse. Now, can we go to the roots of relationship problems? Relationship begins with you. Many of you, based on your consciousness and awareness, now you don't need relationship or marriage, because if you do, you are a disaster waiting to happen. That's the truth. Because these days, 80% of Nigerian youths are interested in relationship talks, and they don't want people that will tell them the truth. That's the truth. They don't want people that will tell them practical steps. They are looking for formulas. Somebody is holding a microphone and telling you how him and his wife, their marriage is beautiful. How? And he's telling you are taking the person's formula and applying it in your marriage. No. That's why I will never marry any woman that consumes too much of relationship theories. Because you can't bring that shit to me. I am not your pastor that spoke to you about his marriage. Yes. The first step is that you know your identity. Who the heck are you? It's the truth. I know who I am, and that's the reason why I will not settle for less. See, even up to the kind of music I love, I want my woman to love that same kind of music. And I'm with someone at the moment. Nothing official, but we like almost the same things. Personality-wise, we are different. She's a quiet type. She's talking here. You have to even get closer to hear and all that. But when it comes to the kind of music, you will not see me and her listening to or Taiwu. I'm not saying it's a bad song. For some people, that's the kind of music they listen to. But you hear us listening to some very soulish, jazzy, R&B, blues, soft rock, kind of music. Sometimes hip hop. You see her listening to Six Black, she listen, those kind of music. So, and for me as a man, I believe that for me to have some fun in my marriage, I cannot compromise those things that look like they don't matter, because I know who I am. I am a passionate, loyal man. So I want to share everything with my wife. So now, if my wife has zero passion for the things I have passions for, how the hell are we going to do it? How the heck are you going to do it? I once, was with some girl. I met her through my big aunt. She was trying to matchmake me. I met this girl, very pretty girl, pretty girl, that she was even a virgin. Pretty girl. She used to come to my house, and then, good girl. My big aunt was saying, yes, she's a good girl. You are going to marry her. You are going to marry her and all that. But whenever this girl comes to my house and she puts on Netflix, she goes straight to Nigerian movies. That's the only thing she watch. And she was trying to force me to watch Nigerian movies with her. I watched 2 with her. I think one of those very 2 Netflix Nigerian movies. But 90% of Nigerian movies on Netflix, they are whack. So I was like, no, sorry, I don't like watching these kind of movies. You see that? So, and that is one of the reasons I said, I'm not compatible. Me and this girl, we don't have compatibility. She can't say, let's sit down and read this book, carry some of my books, let's read it, let's talk about history, philosophy. Listen, I'm telling you, some of you don't have to be like me. I'm not saying you should be like me. I'm not saying everybody should be a geek that wants to have a library, and you want to discuss what you just research with your woman, and you want to tell her about philosophy, science, space technology. Some of you are not interested in that. You are interested in other things. But just ensure that the things you are passionate about, your woman is also passionate about them. That's how you make your relationship fun. So it doesn't just become so boring that the only thing you guys do is you have sex, you wake up, you do fake emotional lover, public display of affection bullshit. Nigerian movies are whack, I beg. Some of them are trying, but majority. See, this is a problem. Why do we like celebrating mediocrity? So if I don't say it, does that mean that anything? Bro, Nigerian movies are whack. Simple. Simple as ABC. Our movies are not portraying our image correctly to the international community. Let's talk about that. Yes. Yes. Our movies, they don't portray us. They portray us as diabolic, low lives. So let's say that so that people can work on it. Let's stop celebrating mediocrity. So that's that. So it is important, guys. It is important that the things that you are passionate about, up to the things that people call trivial things, the trivial things, they must be important to you. Because if they are not, you will just be lonely in your marriage. For So no matter how good a girl is character-wise, if she does not have all these other things, those extras are the things that make your marriage beautiful. Those extras. Let's go to an art gallery and just look at paintings and collect some artworks. Let's go to a quiet, cafe, drink some coffee and just talk. We're just talking. We're not doing mushy emotional things. We're just talking about life. We're just talking about our childhood. The person I'm with at the moment, we were friends before we started working on, okay, let's see if something, not even if, I really, really love her. That's the truth. Let me not deceive myself. And we have spoken so much about our childhood that sometimes we just sit down and we're just talking about our childhood. What happened to you when you were a child and all that. People don't have this kind of orientation. They think relationship is a script in a Hollywood movie that both of you should act like lover boys. I'm a lover boy, you are a lover girl. Jack and Titanic. Oh, every time you are holding yourselves, you're not talking about important things. I don't have a great relationship with my father. Thank you, bro. I don't have a great relationship with my father. And I have discussed it with the person I am with. Nothing official between me and this person yet. But I'm hoping that, it will be official. But can I tell you the truth? The things I've told her about my childhood and my relationship with my father, I don't think I have told anybody. Because now, I think she can handle it. And guess what? She is just 22 years old. She is just 22 years old. 22 years old, that's it. But her mindset is unimaginable. So these things are very, very important if you are going into a permanent relationship with anybody. If not, you will be a professor with stuffs to talk about in your head. No, you would know that. Inspire. This is why every man needs to have his sensitivity intact. See, one of the reasons why people pretend to people and people fall for it is because of we don't pay attention. We don't pay attention. There is something called ADD. Many people have ADD and they don't know it. Attention Deficit Hyperactivity Disorder. One of the reasons people end up with someone and they think, I didn't know she was like that. I didn't know it was like that. Because you were not paying attention to details. You will never see me and this person together and I'm on my phone. No. And she's on her phone. No. At that point, we want to talk. But for a lot of people, you are going to the cinema with somebody you want to have a future with, and all you are doing is you are taking picture, posting on Instagram, you are doing Snapchat. You are not paying attention to the person. That's how you get to know the person. Exactly. That's how you get to know the person. And every event reveals a different dimension of the other person. That's what people don't know. How they will behave in the cinema is different from how they will behave in the bank. Different from how they will behave, when you take them out for a friend's wedding. How they will behave. So those different scenarios, you have to watch them. Pay attention. Drop your fucking phone. Leave your virtual stupid Facebook friends who don't want anything better for you out of your relationship business, and focus on this potential man or woman that you are with. Watch how they respond to things. Because if you don't do that, you will fall victim to fake people who pretend to be something they are not so they can get you. Nobody can do that to me. Nobody can do that to me. Let me tell you, I shared a video this morning. It's one of my very strong philosophy. I was with someone and I figured that this one is she's an attention vampire. Some people are attention vampire. They want to suck you off your attention. Let me tell you, I'm sorry, women are here, but let me tell you the truth. What some women do is they want to conquer you emotionally, because that's the only way they can have power over you. They use all this, and we are meant to be they want to do like a baby. That they've told them that's how all women are. And because they are not exceptional, they have to act the script. Thank you, Kenak. So they have to act that script that has been laid down. This is how women are. They are mushy. They act like a baby. They act like bullshit. And she was doing those things to get my attention, to just make me relinquish. See, the only power that you have, my brother, is your emotion power. If you can control your emotions, no woman can mess with you. I'm telling you the truth. No woman can mess with you. And no man can mess with you if you can control your emotions. But the moment you relinquish your emotional power, your emotional license, you relinquish it to the other person, you are finished. In the name of love, because that's when they will start controlling you, and whenever they sneeze, you will catch cold. Because most women who go into a relationship expecting you to play the role of a lover boy. Every time you are together, you are not saying anything serious. Put your head on my body, touch me now, all those things. It's because they have nothing else to offer. That's the truth. And for some guys, everybody should not be like me. Yeah. Exactly. Most guys fall for it. Someone like me, for instance, I do a lot of research on things. I just read books. I just do this. The first person I want to discuss it with is my woman. So now, let's assume I now have a woman in my life who doesn't care about those things. She just wants to come and just put her head on my body and let's just be playing lover things. Then I have that thing in my head. Who should I discuss it with? That would be a miserable life in marriage. So I will not compromise that, no matter how good the girl is. No matter how good the girl is. So that's why the devil is in the details. A lot of you guys, you have to look at the little things. Those are the things. See, let me tell you, the major things in marriage are, you get married, you have children, you pay bills. Those are cliches in marriage. I don't understand, Onaze. What if all these things are in place and you are called insensitive? Can you explain better? So all this, you pay bills, you raise children, they are the major part of the marriage. And it's general. You have to do it. There are some minor things that will bring beauty, fun, and joy to your marriage. You know what those things are? Both of you doing the same things together. Thank you, bro. Thank you, Taps. Thank you. Both of you doing the same things together. Yeah? It creates a strong bond. Sex does not create bond in marriage. People are getting this thing wrong. Sex does not create bond. There are many couples who have sex like dogs. Pa, 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 pa. He stands up, turns to the other side. Sex does not create bond. It is mutual activities. Maybe she knows how to paint and then she's painting and then you're giving her ideas, or she likes reading, you like reading, you are reading a book, you are talking about it. She likes doing research, you do research, you talk about what you have learned. You see something in a movie, you talk about it. You see something somewhere, you discuss it. Those common ground, those are the things that create stronger bond in your marriage. Yes. Those are the things that create stronger bond. I have these qualities. Okay, good. So you must be able to spot an exceptional woman. And like I said, before I got to this part, the first thing is, does she have an identity? Does she have self-awareness? But the first thing, you must also have an identity and self-awareness as a man. Because you have no right whatsoever to demand from a woman what you don't have, what you cannot offer. So before you expect her to have an identity and self-awareness, do you have an identity? Do you have self-awareness? That's the first thing. Because the decisions, the choices you are going to make all through life, they will be based on your awareness of who you are. That's it. Thank you, Kenneth. That's it. And this is the beginning of a blissful, peaceful, healthy, successful relationship. Not all this teaching you how you're going to go and meet a girl. No. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, it begins with your identity. Who are you? So it helps you to know who you should be with. And who should be with you, should be in your company. Yeah. It's the truth. And listen, if you are what you, ask the question, Onaze. If you are this, when you see somebody with the same thing, you would know. Thank you, Kenan. Because now this takes us to exceptional women don't compete with other women. An exceptional girl, she does. Listen, the person I'm with at the moment, which is not official yet, I hope that it is official, formal very soon. I hope so. Yeah, I really hope so. She can be with me. She can be with me, and I tell her, let's go to Papi's. I'll tell her, let's go to a place. I mean, a hangout where people come to and all that. And maybe she came to my house wearing a joggers and a t-shirt with no makeup on, no jewelry, nothing. Yeah? And I tell her, let's go so place. Yeah? She enters my car like that and we go to where we are going. She does not do anything to make herself look. She follows me like that. That's a girl that does not care about people's opinion. She is thick in her own skin. But tell some other girls, come to Abuja and see how people go to the cinema. Girls go to Abuja cinema to watch cinema. They dress like they're going to a wedding. They dress like they are going to Oscar award nights, to a cinema. Because they have to do these things to feel good about themselves. I'm not saying don't dress well. But I'm saying if you are too focused on external glory, then you are not exceptional. That's the point. So this brother Onaze is asking, what if with all these qualities you are called insensitive? If he's your woman and she's exceptional, she will not say you are insensitive. The people who play this victim game are the people who really have nothing to offer. They should go and meet their type. This is what I advise people. Find your type and you have a successful relationship. Yeah. Find your type and you have a successful what? A successful relationship. So exceptional women, they are not competing with other women. Let me tell you why a lot of men are under pressure. I'll tell you, this is Abuja. There are a lot of men right now. They put their children in schools they cannot afford because their wives are competing with their friends who put these children in this same school. Exactly, shaming tactics. They have answered your question. There are a lot of women, they put their children in schools to compete with their friends, but they can't afford it. This is true. Oh, Onaze is female. Oh, you are a female? I really need to understand this question better, then I'll be able to answer it. There are women right now in schools in Abuja. Thank you. Misplaced priorities because they are competing with their friends. One of the most terrible things that can happen to any man is to marry a woman who competes with other women, because she will put pressure on you and push you to your grave, because she doesn't know who she is. She has identity crisis, no self-awareness, so she conforms easily. Exceptional women don't conform. No, they don't conform. Like I said the other time, these days the vast majority of women, they do the same thing. They are interested in the same things, in the same clothes, the same kind of men. They want to go to the same places. They all want fake hair. There's nothing wrong with having, wigs and all that. But I'm saying it is like a code of conduct for majority of women. They must do makeup, even if they are going to the toilet. They listen to the same music. They follow the same trend, because they feel the need, the pressure to do this because other women are doing it. An exceptional woman does not give a fuck. Simple qualities. Thank you. Simple qualities. Simple qualities. They are just simple qualities that are expected of an authentic human being. We're not asking for much. It's a 3K we make. Commenting exceptional. Exactly. That's what happens. Exactly. Any post, I like your comment. Any post that support their stupidity, check the likes. It's the truth. There are many of them out there. Many of them out there. Exceptional people don't compete with other people. I'm not living my life to compete with other people. I use an iPhone 12 Pro Max. Okay, now there is we have an issue in this area, network-wise, but they are working on it. So that's how you know an exceptional what? An exceptional woman. That's how you know an exceptional woman. She doesn't compete with other women. Exactly. And Jude, the problem is a lot of people don't know who they are. So they overrate themselves. They overrate themselves. When you don't know who you are going to overrate yourself. You are going to think that you are more than what you are, but you are not more than that. Exactly. God help us. At the end of the day, God help us. The people overrate themselves because they don't know who they are. So that's the point. That's actually the whole point this afternoon. Marvelous said this person lacks identity, no profile picture. That's the funny thing about some people on social media. They just come, they make up. You don't even have a profile picture. We don't even know who you are. And you want to come and talk. Guys, I wanted to do this brief session. I'll come back later in the afternoon. So let me just thank everybody for joining. Marvelous, thank you. Thank you so much. Jude Ward, I should follow you if I'm not following you yet. I'll follow you now.